Hello everybody, Nathan here once again. Today I'm doing a requested mod review of the Billboards mod. This mod I guess existed once before, though honestly I never saw it. And it was pretty much just updated. Somebody, and I forget who it was, pretty much went through and just kind of fixed it. So, yeah, basically you get billboards. And now these are placeable on anything. So, I mean, I went around and made all of these. I think these are clay. Pretty sure that, yeah, it's clay. I made all these 3x3 squares, but you could place it on anything. You can put it there. You could lay it on the ground if you want, I guess. If you want to use it like a carpet. Carpet, anyone? But yeah, so they all have craft recipes. So we have a Red Hot Messy News, breaking news every day. The Nyan Army is searching for you. You only have one chance to do it. Meet everyday new friends. Wear a cool uniform. Fight with the best weapons. Okay. Let's see. I honestly have not looked at these. Dig 5 times faster. Be hard like stone. Drink mess. Epic feeling. That's pretty good. Let's see what this one is. Spend too much time to cook. Why don't you buy MSC Wave? Be smart. Cook with lightning speed. You feel sick? Vicious headache? Messy forte. Don't worry, be happy. I'm sure that's supposed to be a knockoff of something, but I don't know what. Okay. Messy... Aikido? Aikido? I'm not sure how that's supposed to be enunciated. But anyways, the ultimate Minetest style. If you don't learn it, play Minecraft again. 100% survival guarantee. And the last one, you need white wool. Messy turns all weird. Huh? Grumpy cat. Okay, I get that. I don't know. I was expecting them almost to light themselves up at night, but they don't. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the time back to morning. So we have lighting. So these are, I think that's all the billboards. Yep, those are all the billboards that are added. And they're all craftable by using 6 sticks and then a piece of paper and 2 colors of wool. Or this one uses a wooden sign. That one uses 2 pieces of white wool. Oh, because it's a newspaper. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Use paper for the newspaper billboard. And then the army one uses paper, and the rest I'll use wood. Okay, well, so that would be a really short mod review if all we did was looked at a couple billboards. So, I'm going to show you how to... Oh wait, why don't I have Minetest in my quick menu? That's so silly. I do have my laptop. I'm going to show you how to change those textures. So I am on Linux. If you are on Windows or Mac, things will probably be a little different. But chances are it's going to be... If you're on Linux, it'll be in .minetest in your home folder. No idea on Mac OS. Windows, I think it is in user local data. But once you find the Minetest folder, you're going to go to mods, and then billboards, and then open the textures folder. And here we see that there is a JPEG, and there is a PNG. Which, honestly, the PNGs look better on most of them, which is understandable, seeing as how PNG is a lossless and JPEG is not. Here we have the screenshot. Screenshot we're not worried about. Now let me just double check this. I am 99% sure that it doesn't care what the texture is. Here he has image type with JPEG, image type PNG. If no type is given, the type is PNG. Alright, so basically you can change these simply enough by opening the textures folder, grab whichever version you want to use. If you're doing it on a server, you may want to stick with the PNGs, even though you get, like on this one, the red is kind of muddy, whereas on the PNG it's crisp. And that's just because of the compression that JPEG uses. But we're looking at 36.8 kilobytes with a JPEG, whereas we're looking at 250 with PNG. So you're looking at, what, 7 times the file size for the PNG? Maybe not a big deal, but if you got a lot of mods, you want to keep sizes as small as possible so people aren't waiting for an eternity for your server to load. So with that out of the way, to change the texture, it's as simple as opening the image with GIMP or Paint, Photoshop, Krita, whatever software you use to do your graphics work. And I'm just gonna make something look like complete garbage here because I don't feel like I don't feel like breaking out my tablet to do some quality artwork for y'all. So we're just gonna do this nice little piece of quality artsmanship here. And I don't use GIMP nearly enough, which is why I just accidentally left-clicked trying to pull up the color palette, because that's what you get in Krita. And let's put some little white dots in the middle of this guy's eyes, even though that's totally the opposite of how eyeballs work. The black should be in the center, not the white. But, whatever. It's the idea. Alright, and then, yeah, we'll just save this. Save it. Yep, just save. Oh, no, not save. GIMP will, when you save, it saves as an XCF, which is the GIMP format. You need to export. And then just rewrite over the original. It'll give you a warning saying you want to replace it. And any program should give you that. Actually, a lot of them, when you save, it'll actually save it as an image. You know what? I take that back. I have no idea how most programs work when it comes to that. Because GIMP doesn't, and Krita doesn't either. If you just save in Krita, it saves it as a KRA or something. Oh, and evidently I edited the wrong picture. Well, that's disappointing. I want this. I edited the PNG. So is that I'm using the JPEG? Okay. Simple enough. We'll just have to change the text here. I think that was this one. Oh, actually, the easiest way to check is just read what the texture is called. Yeah, Aikido. It's a PNG now. Boom, done. Let's load it up. Yeah, the ultimate. This is pretty ultimate, I'm not gonna lie. Tongue sticking out with some goofy inverted eyeballs and some angry eyebrows. Dude, telling you, that is amazing. So, yeah, if you don't want to use these billboard images and you want to use something that, I don't know, maybe makes a little more sense for your server. You know, if you have a certain themed server, maybe you would want to. I wanted to see if it was a connected node. It is, okay. So it just has to have one node behind it to be placed. And if you dig that node, it will fall to the ground. And yeah, you can place it anything, like I was saying before. You can place it on the ground, wherever. Theoretically, you could place it up on a ceiling too. There should be no reason why that won't work. Yep. Which then gives you an upside down image. No, yeah, it does. Gives you upside down and backwards. So that is something you need to keep in mind, that it won't be readable if you put it upside down, unless you look at your screen with a mirror or turn screen mirroring on, which would then make your mouse backwards, but that's a whole other can of worms. Alright, I think that should explain everything you need to know. There's the craft recipes. You can actually make your own new ones. That might really be going out of the scope of just a review, but I mean, this is made so easy to do that I almost want to show you how to do it just because it's so easy. So here's what you do. Simply copy and paste. Give it a different name. So we will call this, I'm just going to call it Epic Billboard. And then this is pretty much our 3 pieces of the craft recipe. You'll remember when we were looking at the mod, it started either with paper and then 2 pieces of wool. Well, here you have your first item, which is a wooden sign in this case, and then our 2 colors of wool. So let's do a red and a blue. I don't think red and blue was used already. I should probably make sure. Green and blue, blue and yellow. Nope, we do not have a red and blue, so we'll be good there. We're going to keep that one as the PNG, and we're going to change this one back to the JPEG. Now, obviously, you would make a new file in here and call it whatever you want. Usually, you would want to call it whatever the title is, so because I'm going to call this Epic Billboard, I should really call this file name Epic, but for the sake of things, we're not going to. And you know what? I'm going to change the scale on this one as well. And I'm not 100% sure what that's going to do, so we're going to learn together on that part. Okay, I closed Minetest. Let me launch it back up, and I promise we're almost done here, folks. Alright, Alright, so you'll see that there's an extra one in here now. We have the Epic Billboard, which uses red and blue wool. So let's grab one of those. And we still have the old Aikido, or however that's supposed to be enunciated, billboard. So we can go and put these billboards out. And this is the normal one that we didn't touch. This is the one we touched, and it just made it bigger. Okay, so scale, as should have been expected, is just the size of the image. And yeah, honestly, that's all there is to it. It's super simple to add new billboards. You want to remove some billboards because it's too big for your server or whatever. Maybe you have something against armies and you don't want an army billboard. Boom, army billboard's gone. Save the file. Well, I'm not going to launch the game back up. You get the idea. The file will be gone. So that is it. And just for a joke, I'm going to use this as the thumbnail for the video. So yes, people, this is what you're going to see as a thumbnail. This is what you actually already saw as a thumbnail because you saw the thumbnail before you got to this point in the video. But I'm just explaining right now. I'm using this as a thumbnail because this is epic. It was, after all, the Epic Billboard. Am I right or am I right? Thanks for watching my video. Really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, would you consider giving it a thumbs up? I appreciate all those I can get. I'm on social media, peoples. Follow me. Google+, Twitter, Facebook. I always post all of my videos on those platforms, or links to my videos on those platforms, as soon as they go live. Which this means prior to the release on YouTube. You can watch them before anybody else. You can also visit my website, nathansalpat.com, and see all my videos there. A really nice website, if I do say so myself. I did design it, so I might be a little bit biased, but I still think it's decent. If there is a mod you would like me to review, just click on the Request a Review button right there. Takes you to a form on my website. You just type in the information, hit the submit button. I get it, look at it, record a review, post it online. You watch. We all profit. The world's a better place. Yeah, I don't know about that last bit, but hey, do it anyways. You got nothing to lose. I'll catch you next time.